That is... I knew that was coming. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. 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 A diary in a diary. A diary in a diary. She can't escape it. You! Ooh. It's criminal that it sounds so good and it's so heart-wrenching.
Born exactly. You don't know. Can you ask your mom real quick? I just want to know.
And what time? You need to know what time.
And then I make.
We are back with more Mitski, and I'm so excited to jump in. I've got to be honest, I have not listened to the record since that first reaction, which is not normal for me. Usually I do the first reaction, I post it, and then I just kind of dive into things even more. And that record, absolutely loved it. If you watch my reaction, you can see I think, at least from a first reaction point of view, it seemed to be like my favorite. But it destroyed me. It absolutely drained my whole life force, and I spent the whole rest of the day after that reaction just like taking care of myself, because I was just like mentally and emotionally, spiritually just drained. It was very relatable. Not every song, but you know, I mean, you could see in the reaction which songs, but yeah, it was a lot. And so I gave myself a break. So I guess my whole point to that is usually when I'm coming a week later to do the music videos, I've already kind of explored the record a little bit and have, you know, maybe have new opinions, I don't have anything. I've only listened to it the once, and we're going to jump right into the music videos, but I want to do it. I'm in a better place today, this week. I'm feeling good, and I think it's okay. I think maybe I can, you know, just do the music videos, and maybe that'll just give me a new perspective, and that's okay that I haven't dived more into it. So I'm just giving you that heads up that that's kind of where we are emotionally with this record, and just, you know, that's where we are. Anyways, hello, welcome to Passion Dump of an Autist. My name is Valerie. If you love everything Mitski, this is a great channel for you. We've been doing everything Mitski. We're going through the whole discography. We're also, as we're doing today, we're doing music videos. We're looking at interviews. We're gonna do some live performances. So yeah, if that all sounds good to you, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. I would love to hear from you. I also have a Patreon where I put up all my uncut reactions, so it goes up way ahead of when they get here on YouTube. It takes me a little bit to edit. So if you're loving my content, that's definitely the best place for you, and it also supports the channel, and I appreciate it. Any and all support. And yeah, if that sounds good to you, then check out the link in the description. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through, it looks like there's 4 official videos, which is really exciting. And then we've got like a print interview that I wanted to do. We'll save that to the end. And then I've got the Genius interview that she talks about the song Nobody, which that is one that absolutely destroyed me.
Hello.
And then I've got one from 6 years ago. I don't know if it's necessarily from this era, but I think it's like close enough that I just kind of want to see her talk. And yeah, oh no, this is promotion. Her latest album, Be the Cowboy. Okay, great. Perfect. And then same thing, I've got another one from Times. Again, I don't know if it's like directly promoting Be the Cowboy, but again, I'm just interested in whatever content we can have around this kind of era. And then I've got another one here, Everything You Need to Know, The Fader. So I'm excited to do all of these things, but we're going to start with the music videos because that's kind of the main content of this video. Her visuals always expand on what, you know, on however I was kind of thinking of things, you know, from my first reaction. So I'm excited. Okay, so we're going to start with Geyser. Love this one. Again, only heard it the once, so I actually don't remember much about it. Geyser though, but it was like the bubbling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this one really affected me as well. Okay. Here we go. Geyser. I'm excited. Oh my god. That is okay, sorry. That it's as abrupt as the starting of the song. Oh my god. Okay. Here we go, Geyser. I'm prepared now. I'm prepared, Mitski, please. Oh. I knew that was coming.
Every hand that has beckoned me to
That's
come.
beautiful.
You're my number one. You're the one I want.
I love this kind of interpretive dance style that she uses. We've seen it a bit in the live stuff already, but this is really cool to see it in the music video. It felt like to me when she was like reaching out and then she brought it in, it almost felt like this idea of like something being outside of yourself and then trying to like bring it in, bring that energy in. That's kind of how my brain, my soul is interpreting that. Beautiful.
And I've turned down every hand that has beckoned me to come. 'Cause you're the one I got. You're the one I got. So I'll keep turning down the hands that beckon me to come.
It's so interesting, this switch in emotion from one side to the other, and then she stayed on the other side and then switched. It just, I don't know, I guess it just made me feel like how some of these relationships, especially ones that maybe are more unrequited, or that you're not in harmony, things aren't going perfectly. It just reminds me of how multifaceted that is, and how in one moment you can be so happy and excited, about certain things. And then, with the switch of a dime, things are just horrible and depressing. And you start maybe behaving in ways to try to pull this person in. Like that just made me think of the way she put the sweater down over her shoulder, being a little bit more flirty. It's just like all the different emotions and all the different strategies, and I don't know, that's what I'm getting.
I'm a geyser, feel it bubbling from below. Hear it call, hear it call, hear it call to me constantly. And hear the harmony only when it's harming me. It's not real, it's not real, it's not real enough. But I will be the one you need the way I can.
It feels like that. Honestly, it feels like fighting for your fucking life sometimes when you see, you see in my reaction, I'm fighting for my fucking life to to just be done and over with, and to be rid of these emotions. Sometimes it's just hard to really hold them. Fuck, like I said, I couldn't even listen to the record, right? And so that just felt like, sometimes you're running away, sometimes you fall, you falter, now she's like getting up and crawling, but it's like you're doing what you can to stay afloat, but you're literally just fighting for your life every day. Sometimes it feels like that.
Without you, I will be the one you need. I just can't be without you.
And And there was a moment there of just rest and recuperation, a little bit of surrender just to the moment, presence, and then she's at it again. Or she's digging for something. Oh, interesting. I love that. Oh, I love that it ends for digging for something. And it's like we don't even necessarily know what she's digging for. Maybe she doesn't know what she's digging for. I mean, really, maybe it's like love and happiness. These are things that we've talked about already in this journey. But still, like what do those really mean? How do you find it? Feeling in the dark and like, yeah, looking for something that you don't even really feel like you don't even really know how or where to find it, but know you want to find it. So you're just digging at nothing, it feels like. And then again, it feels like a almost like a surrender, a giving up here at the end. Oh, fuck. And then we're back to the red screen. Jeez. Oh my God. That was beautiful. I love all the symbolism in that. That was absolutely stunning. Wow. Okay. Cool. Let's what else do we got? A pearl. I remember this one we looked up what a pearl was and it just like it made it that much more interesting. Stunning song. Here we go. A pearl.
You're growing tired of me.
Oh, cool.
You love me so hard and I still can't sleep. You're growing tired of me.
Oh, wow.
All the things I don't talk about.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
It almost looked like a pearl. Like I was like, oh, is that a pearl we're looking at? And then, but you could see the shadow. So also I was super confused. That's beautiful. Beautiful animation there. Wow.
I don't want your touch. It's not that I don't want you. Sorry, I can't take your touch. It's just that I fell in love with a war. Nobody told me it ended, and it left a pearl in my head, and I roll it around every night.
It's so interesting. Like the amount of times that I was talking about that runner, that avoidant, and now we have 2 videos so far of her running. It's so beautiful. It's so self-aware. Yeah, that was really cool when she went on that part of the floor that was almost like glass or a mirror or something. I don't know. That was amazing animation. Really cool.
Just to watch it grow. Every night, baby, that's where I go.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Sorry, I don't want your touch. It's not that I don't want.
Oh, wow. This is beautiful.
Sorry, I can't take your touch. There's a hole that you feel, but it's just that I fell in love with a war. Nobody told.
It's interesting because the things that seem to be going past her as she's in this state of, so she started out running and now she's in this state of like chaos and confusion and things like she's in this like void, I guess. But the things like going past her from what I can see are like you're seeing like roses and like beautiful paintings and things like that. So it's like it makes me feel like is she missing out on things like love and beautiful things in this world because of this tendency to run, is kind of what I'm getting, right? And that's kind of what the song is, or at least how it speaks to me, because it is very self-aware. It's like, I have created this pearl because, like, in my head, because of getting used to the things that have happened to me and kind of letting and reacting from that place, from that wounded place. Whoa, she's like floating now. Oh, she's found her footing. And she's walking again. Ooh, that was so cool, because it's like, now I realize, like, she started walking and then we went into a run and then we went into that like super chaotic place, and then she found her footing, grounding herself, and then moving on. And it just, I guess it just felt like that cycle, right? The cycle that you go through in a relationship sometimes, in a relationship that maybe doesn't work out. It can feel like that a little bit. Wow, that was beautiful. I love that. Animation was stunning there. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Next one is Nobody, and this one I think broke me as well. If I remember correctly, this one really broke me. So I'm interested to see the video. Here we go. Oh.
I'm so lonely, so I open the window.
That is a dynamic image. Holy shit. What are we doing here? We've got two Mitskis, two different sides of her, opposite colors on the color spectrum. We've got what looks like sharing a milkshake with yourself, but it's not a milkshake. It's a freaking time. What is that called? The sands, right? Fuck, does that object have it has to. Sorry, my brain is not gonna. Hourglass! Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. I was not gonna get that though. Like, my brain was not getting there at all, so I don't feel bad about looking that up, but man, hourglass, I feel like a dummy. Okay, cool. Looking at yourself, having a milkshake with yourself, with time, looking at yourself in the mirror, doing self-reflection. That's just so dynamic. Like, I don't even want to go forward, because I feel like if this was just a picture, I could talk about this for a long time. It's a very dynamic picture. Okay, we'll keep going. Sorry.
To hear sounds of people.
And there's people just like dancing in the background. Another clock.
Venus, planet of love, was destroyed by global warming. Did its people want too much too? Did its people want too much? And I don't want your pity.
There's just like, there's so much in these pictures, and this is such a vibrant room, vibrant world here. It's so interesting that the clock is 00 too. 0 clock at 0. I don't have any time left. Like, we're at the point where something that she's expecting, maybe, being with someone, or, having all her shit together, whatever those expectations of time that you can put on yourself, and you put them on because also society kind of puts them on you as well. You need to be here doing this, have this type of life by this age, and all that bullshit. It just makes me think of that. That was really interesting with the bed. The bed started, and the orange. What was the orange?
Did its people want too much too?
Yeah, the bed separates. The orange is like kind of rotten too.
Destroyed by global warming. Did its people want too much too? Did its people want?
Wait, what is she eating there? Bacon and something? Kind of look like, sorry.
Did its people want too much too? Did its people?
Oh, well, this is interesting. Eggs. Okay. It's so it's so interesting. It's like a puzzle. I love it. I love this kind of stuff where you can just take so much and interpret it. My brain is a little overwhelmed though, to be honest.
Want too much, and I don't want your pity. I just want somebody near me.
Oh.
Guess I'm a coward. I just want to feel alright.
It's so interesting. It's like whited out the message in the card, but maybe the message doesn't matter. Maybe it's just so generic, or like it could be anything. I don't know. It seems like there could be something there about that. I don't know. So interesting.
And I know no one will save me. I just need someone
But it had that same necklace that those people on the TV had. A faceless painting. Oh my God. Everything is like, that's faceless. The card was like whited out. There's definitely something there. I haven't figured it out yet, but there's definitely something there in those cues.
kiss. Give me one good
Oh.
honest kiss, and I'll be alright. Nobody,
Another faceless person.
nobody. Ooh, nobody.
Maybe like looking back at, I mean, obviously, I mean, what I felt and why I felt that deep like longing again, which always gets me because I've been in a state of longing for a while now. And so, all these faceless people, it could be just like self-reflection again, going through the self-reflection from the beginning, going through all the different people that you've been with, and going through that file almost like in your head. And they're faceless because it's kind of like sometimes they become like, when you file them in your head, they just become like different wounds and different attributes and different hurts that you end up pulling out if you need to remind you when you're dating someone else. It's like sometimes you pull some of these experiences that you had previously in your life. I don't know, it just kind of makes me think of that, where it's like sometimes when you're reflecting on things, you're reflecting on, especially when it comes to like dating and who you want to be with, you're a lot of the time when you're trying to like build in your head what you want and what you need in a person, it becomes just a bunch of attitudes and behaviors and attributes that you've created based on your experience. So sometimes, you had a relationship, for example, and someone was super emotionally available, that you might like clock that in your head as, okay, I know I want someone that's emotionally available. And maybe that's all you learned from that one relationship, but it becomes that. That's kind of what I'm getting from all of that. And obviously like the arm coming through the room is like, again, that intense longing, like just wanting touch. Just wanting touch because you have nobody, and you're left to stew in your brain about all these past experiences of having somebody, but now you're here and you have nobody. Yeah, and you're just there stewing.
I've been big and small and big and small and big and small again, and still nobody wants me. Still nobody wants me, and I know
So maybe the way that, something will remind you of maybe someone from your past, and then that might trigger you to want to reach out again. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from that. This is super interesting. I love this. I love how abstract it is, and yeah, I like that we can just play and come up with theories and figure out what it means.
Nobody, 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 ooh, nobody, 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 nobody.
That was her face, a reflection of her, because the world around you are reflections of you, like who you're attracting, who you're choosing, how like it's all kind of a reflection of you and your own kind of perception. I don't know. I feel like I completely understand that but don't know how to explain it. So I don't know if any of that, what I just said, makes any sense to any of you, but I feel that in my core. She saw herself in this person and she took a deep look in the mirror. And sometimes that's like when someone triggers you, that's why I always say if someone is triggering you, it's usually there's something about them that maybe you're afraid to look at for yourself. So maybe you don't like certain things about somebody because maybe they embody something that you haven't been able to embody, and that makes you feel a certain way because you're like, they're living in this truth that I am not allowing myself to do. So sometimes that can trigger you, or, also sometimes it can trigger you something that you see in someone you really don't like. Maybe you actually do some of those things, maybe in a different way, but maybe you do some of those things, And so it's important to, if you really don't like someone or someone triggers you in a way, I think it's important self-work to just question, just do like self-reflection, journal, whatever, and just be like, what is it about this person? Like, why do they, especially if you're not like sure why this person triggers you. That especially if you're like, I just like don't like that person, but I have no reason, or you have no conscious reason. Those experiences, those are great opportunities to be like, okay, what is it? What is it about me? Like, why is this person triggering me? And what is it about me that I need to know? Why it's making me so uncomfortable to be around this person? It can be really enlightening for you as a person and for your personal growth. It's a beautiful opportunity. Anyways, sorry. Not sorry. This is getting me really inspired. Diary. Big, massive diary. I want it. A diary in a diary. A diary in a diary. Oh my god. It just like feels like reaching like really deep in your soul. It's like you get one layer, then there's another layer, then there's always another layer to uncover. Genius. She's so genius. Okay, I love this. And then that's so sad. You get right to the core of it and it's like just screaming at her nobody in big capital letters. That's it's on her hands, yeah. She can't escape it. You! You! I mean, I don't know her inspiration for that, but how that speaks to me is finally realizing that you've had it inside of you all along. What you're looking for, what you're going outside to find, trying to find that love, trying to find that acceptance, trying to find whatever it is you're looking for in another person. It's God, I was just thinking how I was like, thank God this video is like quirky and like fun, so I'm not gonna cry. I literally had that thought. I didn't say it, but I had that thought because this one really obviously affected me during the reaction. But yeah, all those things that we constantly search for in other people, we have the capacity to find all of that within. Self-love, self-acceptance, all of it. That's not to say that you can't want connection. That's so literally the most human thing, I think, is to desire connection with another human being. So there's nothing wrong with that. But again, it's like finding that within yourself first, and then you actually will end up attracting the kind of love and acceptance you deserve anyway, because you just will, because you're anchored in that in yourself. You found that safety, that love, that acceptance. That is how that speaks to me. I don't know if that's what she meant or whatever, but that gave me a visceral reaction, and that's how it connected with me. Like after all this searching, after all these magnifying glasses, we're looking and all, like, we're uncovering all the fucking layers of the diary, and then, to just be told, well, fuck you, it's you. You are the person who wants you. You are the person who loves you. I don't know, that's what I'm getting from it. Yeah, and then to realize like these are all fake, right? All that stuff was all just like, in her brain and her perception of things. So interesting. Wow, that was beautiful. Shit, that was so good. I loved that. Holy crap. Okay. And next one, or last music video, I think, is this one, Washing Machine Heart, which I love this song. Okay. Ooh.
Toss your dirty shoes in my washing machine.
Beautiful.
Baby, bring it up inside. I'm not wearing my usual lipstick. I thought maybe we would kiss tonight. Baby, will you kiss me already? And toss your dirty shoes in my washing machine heart. Baby, bring it up inside.
The lighting in this video is amazing. Oh my god! What is that? What bird is that? Is that like a hawk? I've never seen, or a falcon, something like some type of bird of prey. Beautiful. The lighting in this is stunning. I know that has I don't usually talk about the lighting in film, but I'm just very impressed. It's really beautiful. And I love how we had the, I guess what looked like a man or something, but we didn't see his face, and he was just a shadow. It's just like all focused on her and her perception, her perspective. Bird of prey. I guess that's probably the most important thing about that symbol. I don't think I need to know what type of bird it is. Just, I think bird of prey is the important detail. Interesting. Oh. Lighting a match spark? Okay.
Baby, though I've closed my eyes, I know who you pretend I am. I know who you pretend I am. Hold me why not me? Why not me? Don't me why not me? Why not me?
Oh, interesting. I love, and there was like tax or something in there. Wow. It does feel like a lot of like obviously, like, Washing Machine Heart does like feel like this, I don't know, like when I was interpreting the lyrics, it kind of just felt like these like kind of, I guess, big emotions swelling up in your heart, but like cycling through, right? And so it does feel like there's a lot of like play with these like binaries or these juxtapositions, light and dark and shadows, and like I said, the birds of prey. So it feels like the way in a relationship there can be like a dance between who's like the power dynamic, I guess. And then obviously there's like sexuality there. She's by herself, but then she's with the person. We've got the clamshell representing, you know, womanly parts, but then it's filled with like what look like tacks or something, which again, another like binary. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And now she's with this statue. There's a lot in that. That's very interesting. I don't even know if I uncovered all of that. I would love to hear your theories on that one, because it's definitely getting my brain going. But and I am seeing, like I said, the kind of binaries and things like that, but I haven't fully put that together in my brain yet. That's really cool, though. I love it and super inspiring. I love things that are inspiring, that kind of get my brain going. I love it. I'm trying to think. I think that might be my favorite batch of music videos so far. There's been some amazing ones. Obviously, Happy from Puberty 2 is like everything. It was amazing. But yeah, sorry. I was just like, I was in my own little world there, because I was just, yeah, I really love those. I think overall that might have been my favorite mix of videos for one album cycle. That was really cool. Okay, so now we have some interviews. We'll start with the videos. Okay, so we're gonna start with Nobody, official lyrics and meaning. Okay, I am so here for this one.
I went to Malaysia where I spent a lot of my childhood, and I thought it would be great, like finally get to decompress, except I didn't prepare for how freaking lonely it would be to just be all alone in a country where no one knows me, and while everyone else I know is like having holidays with their family and friends. So that's where the song came from.
There you go. Loneliness, for sure. I mean, we got that. We did get that, for sure.
I am too proud to be hysterical to other people, but the chorus Nobody was was literally me in a semi-fugue state on my hands and knees on the floor, just crying and just repeating the word nobody. And then, I don't know.
That is the visual I got. I think that's why I broke down so much in my first reaction, because that's what it made me feel like almost like a dark night of the soul moment, literally on the ground. I've had a similar, I don't know, with that word, maybe not, but just like a similar feeling, moment of crisis. Yeah.
I was like, let me use this pain and exploit it for my money.
Absolutely. Yes.
My God, I'm so lonely, so I open the window to hear sounds of people, to hear sounds of
Beautiful.
people. So I was in Kuala Lumpur, and I was in KLCC, which is the city center, and I subletted a little studio apartment. So I literally just opened the windows to hear other people being alive. Venus, planet of love, was destroyed by global
Oh my God, her
warming.
vocals.
Did its people want too much too? Did its people want too much? I read an article that said the planet Venus at some point in its history actually experienced global warming. And I thought, oh, it would be funny if like Venus, which is like the planet of love, actually had a civilization on it at some point, and the people of Venus wanted so much and wanted too much that they just used up all their resources.
Kind of like what we're doing.
I don't want your pity, I just want somebody near me. Guess I'm a coward, I just want to feel alright. I don't want your fucking pity. Like, can you just like sit next to me? Like, you don't even talk.
Yeah.
Just please don't talk. Just be next to me. And I want to feel another human being being around me.
Especially the just don't talk, but that's just me as my, my neurodivergent self relates to that only because I know it's a common experience of what they call parallel play, where you don't necessarily have to be like engaged with someone in doing the same thing, but just sometimes being in the same room as someone that is your like kind of comfort person or you feel comfortable with, and they're doing their thing, you're doing your thing, and you're just in the same room. That still kind of feels good, that still feels comfortable, that still builds connection. And so I relate to it in that way, I guess. Parallel play, I'm like, yes, big on the I just need you beside me, but I don't need you to even talk. I love that. I love that.
And I know no one will save me. I just need someone to kiss. Give me one good honest kiss and I'll be alright. Sometimes you don't even want words. Like, you just want a kiss, you know?
It communicates more sometimes.
Been big and small and big and small and big and small again, and still nobody wants me. Still nobody wants me. I have gained weight and I've lost weight and I've been big and I've been small. I've tried this clothes, I've had this haircut, I've done everything.
That's this is so, because I wasn't entirely sure when I interpreted this, but this is really affirming because this is exactly kind of what I was thinking when I heard this, when we listened to it, when I did my reaction. And I think I said something similar, where it was like just the way that you change yourself and do different things, and you try everything, and you still can't find the one. It can be frustrating.
I could to my body and still nobody wants me.
Yeah.
Why? And I know no one will save me. I'm just asking for a kiss. Give me
The CC is really delayed on this, so I'm just gonna turn it off. There we go.
one good movie kiss and I'll be alright. Nobody, 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 nobody.
It's criminal that it sounds so good and it's so heart-wrenching.
Nobody, 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 nobody,
Oh my God.
no.
She's like, it sounds like almost this like amazing like jazz quality to it that I haven't really heard too much of yet. Can you put out a jazz record, please? What?
Nobody, 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 nobody,
Stunning. I'm in
nobody,
love.
nobody, 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 nobody. When you sing along to it at my show, don't worry about the pitch. Just the words are fine, because it goes all over the place.
I love that. She's like, you don't even need to try to friggin' learn that, but it's I'm sure it's incredibly cathartic to hear that. Man, I can't wait actually to do the live stuff. I'm assuming if she's talking about that in this, that there is some, fingers crossed, some live performances of Nobody. I really need to see that. I think that'll be really healing for me. Stunning. That was so good. Thank you so much for sharing that interview. Okay. This is a what's in my bag interview. Here we go. I'm excited just to hear her like talk, right? There's not a ton, or it doesn't seem like there's a ton of just, you know, her being human. And yeah, here we go.
Hello, my name is Mitski, and we are at Amoeba, and this is what's in my bag.
In the morning, in a taxi, I'm so very painful.
The first thing I got 2 Hayao Miyazaki movies. I have a box set of all his films up until this one, The Wind Rises. I think it's his newest one.
This is the new engineer on the Falcon project.
It's so cool.
I'm dreaming.
I need to check this out.
This is my dream.
But I've been having a hankering to watch this one, and I've been on the road for a long time, so I haven't had a chance to get to my box set.
So the jungle's poisons are taking their toll.
Your Highness, they're attacking us!
They're examining us.
I just grew up with his films. Princess Mononoke was the first film I ever saw, or the first film I remember seeing and being affected by.
The legends say the blood of the great forest spirit can heal anything.
Aw.
You have my thanks.
His movies, I feel like they just give me the answers on how to live. I don't know. They're so kind and hopeful.
Oh my god, I need to watch that. I think I would love that.
I got a notebook because I've been needing one. My current notebook is filling up, and I thought it was apt. Last year, I kind of went back and found my journals and realized I didn't remember any of the things I wrote down. And so even the stuff that feels boring now, I feel like might mean something to me later. So I got a notebook. I got Ceremonies, Violence, Violence. Oh, the thing is I haven't really listened to this one. This is the cover, and I guess on the back cover it's upside down. So which side is upside down? The first one I listened to was Roanoke Park, like most people.
Ooh, they sound cool. I don't
like
know this artist either. Amazing.
I got Bartok. I got it for the Romanian dances.
I love that.
Played by the Suisse Romande Orchestra. I haven't listened to this recording, so. I wanted to get Transfigured
amazing.
Night by Schoenberg because I wanted to get that on vinyl. That's one of my favorite pieces, but they didn't have it.
That's beautiful.
I feel like Bartok actually writes great melodies that we can learn from today. It's just like folk melodies. It's just Bartok's very pop.
I love that. This is fascinating.
And classical is one of those things, I think, where it actually does sound good on vinyl. That's kind of the impression I get. There's less bass. Heavy bass is what kind of fucks up vinyl sounds, and this doesn't really have it. So anyway, I got that. I got a CD of Hypnic Jerks by Spirit of the Beehive.
It's so cool to just hear
Spirit of
her
the Beehive is a
tastes.
band. Actually, I think they're my favorite band. They're a Philly band.
Sounds really cool.
We played
It sounds
a
really
DIY house show
atmospheric.
together, and I've been following them since. They would make like weird soundscapes, but then suddenly open up to like a super pop melody that you can sing along to,
Oh,
and then
that's
go back to
cool.
weird. I think it's very beautiful.
I might like that actually.
That's that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
That was so fun. Yeah. Oh my God. That was really cool. I love to just hear her tastes and her reasoning behind it. It's so cool. And honestly, some of those I need to check out because I think I would probably like it as well. Okay. And then we've got a really quick one from Time, Mitski on being an indie rock star, proving herself and songwriting.
The craziest show I ever
Oh.
played
I forgot we gotta turn it up. I don't know why it starts so quiet. Okay, here we go.
was at Ella Lounge in New York City, 2012, 2013. 0 people. I had 1 keyboard singing. The sound guy was yelling at me for not bringing any people in the audience. As I was playing, as I was singing, he was like, "What am I even here for?" And then halfway through the set, he just turned off the sound because no one was there anyway, except there were 2 Russian guys at the bar who were like cheering for me. And I was like, "Yes, thank you." But then I realized they were the people playing after me.
Oh.
It's not a crazy show, but it was a moment where I was like, I really need to work at this.
That's
I
humbling,
didn't
for
realize I had
sure.
to promote a show.
That's
So
very
what
humbling.
changed? How did
Yeah.
you go from there to opening for Lord?
From there, I played 2,000 more shows, and I kept playing to nobody, but as I did it, I learned ways to make myself heard. I went through a phase when I lived here of like playing 4 shows a week at dive bars, deliberately, just places where I knew people did not want to hear me, because I realized after that show I had to toughen up.
Oh, wow.
I always loved music, but for a long time I didn't believe I could be a musician. I just didn't see anyone like me doing what I wanted to do, and so it didn't.
Which is the
Just
perfect.
to understand that it was possible for
It's
me for a
just-
long time.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I just did. It's so interesting because that's usually those are the people that need to be doing. You know, like if you find that there's nobody doing it the way that you do it, or that I just made a realization about myself. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Sometimes you need to take your own advice, you know? Interesting. Okay, sorry. But I do. I feel like that's when you need to be doing those things, when there's a hole like that, when it's like nobody else is doing it like me, no one else is doing it the way I want to do it. Well, then clearly it needs to be done then by you. You know? Because there are people that maybe need to see that, need to hear that. And I fully believe that, especially with Mitski. Like, she's so healing and so cathartic for so many different people. That's beautiful.
I was an Asian girl who wasn't hot, or who wanted to write my own music and didn't want to do anything
I mean, she is hot,
that I
but
was seeing.
My God, I'm so lonely.
It's so strange how when you don't see an example of something, it's very hard to imagine it.
Hear
yeah,
sounds of people.
totally.
Touring is my life now, and it's a very isolating experience. I found that the more I do this, the more I kind of like reach out to other people doing what I do and hold on tight to them and like try to support them and get their support. I kind of realized I have to do music. It's not even a choice. Like, I have to figure out a way to do it.
Amazing. Wow, that was beautiful. It was really short, but a lot in there. A lot of substance in there. That was beautiful. Okay, and last video, but again, we'll do the little print interview after this, but we've got from the Fader, Everything You Need to Know, Mitski. I'm excited.
And this is everything you need to know about me.
I'm excited. Oh my god.
When
She's
I have
into
a crush
astrology?
on someone, I'm casually like, hey, when's your birthday? No, like, year. No, like, okay, where were you born exactly? You don't know? Can you ask your mom real quick? I just want to know.
And what time? You need to know what time.
And then I
too.
make their birth chart. And then I see if we should get married and have children. My heart's been broken by so many Sagittariuses. When I hear someone's a Sag,
The last one, my last heartbreak, was a Sagittarius. Same, Mitski. I'm with you.
I'm like, oh, sorry, gotta go.
Because you heard that One Direction is breaking up.
I don't give a fuck.
When One Direction broke up, I didn't really feel anything. I've stopped feeling things for a long time. I almost felt like it was a matter of time. Oh my god, the comments section on this video is gonna be horrendous now that I've said that. I love all of One Direction. Please don't hurt me.
I love her. She's so funny.
I love you.
Oh my god, young adult romance is the shit.
It is.
I've given up on trying to pretend I'm above a good romance.
too.
I'm a songwriter, for Christ's sake. In young adult romances, I think there's just pure love. There isn't like, oh, honey, I would love to live with you, but I make more money than you right now, so it won't create a good
Right?
situation.
Oh
like,
my
there's
God,
none of that like
yes!
adult taxes shit.
All the
There's
bullshit.
just, I love you, and you love
And
me.
we'll just figure it out. It doesn't matter, right? God, we've lost the plot. We really have lost the
I
plot.
took a break from Twitter because I realized I was spending 5 hours like this. Everything is so dramatic, and I already have enough bullshit in my life. I don't need.
Why do I relate to this woman so much? I don't know why. Like, you guys are watching me because you also relate to this woman, so you get it. But oh my god, I literally just stopped. I'm on a social media cleanse where I'm literally only going on. I give myself like a few minutes to do. I mean, obviously, my job is in social media, right? I'm a YouTuber, so I need to go and like promote myself. That's like part of what I'm doing, right? So I'll do that, but at one point I was just wasting a lot of time and energy on scrolling, and I was like, no, I need to be creating, not consuming. So anyways, relate to that.
Need to like watch other people's bullshit all day. But I've
Yes!
slowly eased my way back into it. Like alcohol, like anything else, just moderation.
Moderation, absolutely. Yes.
Every time I think about what I would say to Miyazaki if I met him, I just start crying. He's my actual hero. Every time I'm like confused about life or don't know what to do, I watch one of his movies and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what life should be. This is who I should be. The thing is, I've always wanted to be San from Princess Mononoke, but I think realistically, I'm more like No Face. I also really look up to Nausicaa from The Valley of the Wind.
I need to
Love
watch
them all.
these. I definitely need to watch these.
I'm a big fan of making lists. It helps me kind of sort out my brain. The key to making a good to-do list is to, among the things that will take a while to achieve, you put in really achievable stuff. Like, take your pill today, or
Absolutely.
like, wake up, or like, remember to take a shower. Put those things in there so that you can cross them
And you can
out
feel
and feel
good,
like
like
you're
you've
doing
achieved
something. And then you
something.
can
Absolutely.
like stay kind of emotionally connected to the list. And you go,
Done.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's me crossing out something on a list.
Amazing. Yes, who doesn't?
My favorite Britney song is Oops, I Did It Again because of the video,
it's
the
so good.
red latex suit. I don't know if it's latex, but that was shocking. And the skit in the middle, the best thing about early 2000s music videos is the skit. Well, baby, I went down and got it for you.
It's so good. It's actually so good. Yeah, absolutely. She's so cool. What a cool girl. Woman. What a beautiful artist. It's just her brain, her mind, her soul, everything about her is just absolutely just resonant with me. I think she's just a beautiful artist that I'm just so grateful that we have her. Anyways, not to be cheesy or anything. Okay, that was so much fun. Thank you so much for being here with me, guys. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week. And I will see you for the next video. Bye-bye.